Checking my phone. Alrighty. So let's do this thing. Hang on. I'm gonna change that. Retro. Okay. Wait, there's a direct. So at 5 o'clock Eastern, so it's 1:30 right now. So what is that? 3.5 hours later, they're doing another Mario movie direct for the Mario Galaxy movie. I have no idea what they're gonna say. I'm assuming it's just gonna be some basic chatter, maybe a few more VAs. Like they're gonna probably announce a few more VAs and then show the final trailer because the movie's coming out relatively soon. I will not be watching because I will unfortunately be employed. Load suspend point, which I believe was this one. No. Why did you go to? Oh my God! I almost really did that, didn't I? Wow. Load suspend point. You see me? Oh man. Load suspend point. Where are you so I can grab my guide? So I am back in the town. Oh wait, hold on. I can press this. The Temple of Droplets holds the last of the elements, like the Minish Elder said. So let's brace ourselves and do this. Are you ready, maybe? Are you ready, maybe? What? What's that face for? You don't want to brace yourself? All right, fine. No bracing. Let's just go. So I'm headed to the Temple of Droplets to hear some sweet banger tunes. Do I have anything that I can buy? I sell all kinds of Picolite. That's white Picolite is for people who want to get lucky. Makes it easier for you to find kinstone pieces. Oh boy, don't buy. Oh, do we have flippers? I don't. I think we do. Yeah. We got it. We got him. Yeah, I think we did everything we need to. I think we did everything that is required to get into the Temple of Droplets. So I think it's just a matter of going and doing it. Like, we did all of the stuff with the little guys, the little Minish in the town. Then Chris Pratt will do another Koopas. I don't know. He might not even be a part of this press event. Okay. Nope. Okay. So I think it's the other way. Oh wait, I think I can fly to where I need to go. Here, I think I can fly. Oh, I just thought of something. Have you ever played Seventh Saga? Yes. I never beat it, but I have played it. That game is good, but it is oddly one of the I think one of my favorite ways that it was ever put to me was this guy that I used to know in high school, and he would say it like this, and it always made me laugh. He said he liked Seventh Saga, but it was one of the most fightingest RPGs he's ever played. Like it seemed like every time you turn a corner, there was a fight in that game. And there's some sort of radar in the game, so you're supposed to be able to see enemies and avoid them. And sure enough, it really didn't work all that well. Oh, wait, I'm in the same exact place I was. Can I get there from here? I think I have to get there from down there. It was a fine game. But yeah, that was but the enemy's homing onto you. It is a fighting RPG. You really do a lot of fighting in that game, whether you like it or not. Haha. I never finished it though. I don't know what the full story is. Oh wait, hold on. This isn't right either. Oh, treasure. Oh, that's not there. It has a reputation of being one of the more challenging RPGs on the system. I used to have it. I had a decent copy of it too. Oh, okay. So hold on. All right, so here we are. So we're in the right place. We're in the right place. Ah! I mean to knock him into the water. What is this? Oh, this is the... Okay, hold on. I need to open this up. There we go. It's in here. Just walk in, grab a heart piece, and leave. I love it. All right. So how was everybody's weekend? What did you guys end up playing? Anybody else start their Expedition 33 expedition? I'm excited to have a discussion about that game. No, nothing. Busy with work. Glad to be a Monday. Whoa, glad to be a Monday? That's a crazy take. God, that's good stuff. Started the hot new game everyone was talking about. Resident Evil 2 Remake. Mostly read manga and built that Master Grade Easy 8 Gundam. A bit of Sonic, a bit of Sonic, a bit of Sonic. Hollow Knight Silk Song. My congrats to Capcom for making an ice dungeon that is only mostly BS. I'm gonna turn into a hatsicle. Lilac, thank you so much with a 40 stream streak. What's going on? What are those big water bottles with skulls on them? They're probably filled with oil for your lanterns. Ah! Here we go. The floor is made of ice. Yeah, okay, gotcha. I didn't get to do much fun during a visit by the end, but at the moment I'm enjoying Pokopia. Those aren't skulls, they're Octoroks? Yeah, I guess it is an Octorok face. Whoa! Yeah, it does kind of make sense when you know the rest of this dungeon. Whoa! Ow. Oh, hold on. Oh, you can't break those with the sword. Did I know that? Haha! I read today that... Oh, wait. I read today that Mount Fae is also considered a cruel ice dungeon if I wasn't already having... as if I wasn't already having trouble already. Almost certain. Kit is older than some people watching. Oh, I made a joke post, and I was kind of surprised it got as much attention as it did. So, the cover of the game Metal Storm for the NES has a little mech on it, and I believe I believe that mech is based on like a real model. There's a poster that came with Nintendo Power, and I think it's a picture of the toy version of the mech. I guess they made one for that poster and for the game. So I posted a picture of it, and I said, like, how do I get this as a model kit? Like, just kind of sort of lol, I want a model kit of this. A bunch of people were responding with what they think it might be, like what you should source to kit bash it, and I'm like, this actually sounds like a kind of interesting idea. Figuring out a kit, because I've never done anything like, I'm still new to Gunpla, so a kit bash to make the mech on the cover of Metal Storm for the NES. I kind of think that's a pretty cool idea, and a lot of people were sharing it and stuff, and I thought, wow, I didn't really think it was such a interesting idea that people would be talking about it, but they seemed like it might be a cool idea to try. Whoa. The kit was released October of 2000. When was the Silver Bullet kit released? Because there are a couple of kits that I did. The Silver Bullet kit. Whoa. The Silver Bullet kit and the one that I had done before that were like, they were older kits. Oh, okay. So wait. Oh, I always get stuck on this one. Oh no, that's to close the thing. Oh wait, I think I have to close it. Okay. There's this one SNES game at my local retro store that has a mech on it and it's straight up just a Z Gundam. Is it Noth? Is it Zardion? Zardion had a bunch of mechs. Damn, we got the master key already. Short dungeon. Okay, so no, I can't do any of that. So whoa. So do that. Whoa. I don't think the ice dungeons received that much flack compared to water temples. Outside of Link to the Past, that's not even the worst boss in that game compared to Molderum. The problem with ice levels for me personally is the physics. All this sliding around and stuff, I just find it kind of annoying. It doesn't feel like a fun, engaging mechanic. Oh wait, so we go. Wait, so I just go. Nah. Like all of that right there where I have to fine tune every tiny little thing. It's just so annoying. Silver Bullet HD came out in 2014, so it's definitely an older kit, but I feel like some of the problems it shouldn't have. Wow, did I just figure this out really quick? Wow, okay. Oh, that's right, because it's not the whole thing here. Getting the big key is actually kind of earlier. It's actually kind of quick. Whoa. Oh, and now I have, hold on. And now I have to close it so that I can get back. Thank you for checking that, Bazero, by the way. Forgot to mention, I've been exhausted. I mean, I can imagine, Flash, with everything you're going through, I can certainly imagine being exhausted. The Zardion mechs look like the Gundam Z if it got even more spiked. So I was right. Was it Zardion? That game is kind of awkward to play. It's fine enough for what it is. I'd rather play something like Assault Suit. I like Snowhead and Majora's Mask. I mean, I can't speak to anything about Majora's Mask. You know how I feel about that one. Yeah, the big key's kind of not the big find in this dungeon. The ice dungeon in Twilight Princess sucks. Meta Warrior cover having Meta Warrior? Wait, does it? Yeah, we know. Wrong. Yeah. Confirmed Majora's Mask hater. Like, we can't even touch it while it's trapped. Oh, okay. Like, obviously the joke, right, with me is Twilight Princess and will he play it and, you know, all of that. I feel like the bigger question would be, you know, what, right, like, what can we do to get Greg to play Elden Ring or Twilight Princess? What would it take for me to play through Majora's Mask? And I just really don't know. One specific part of the ice dungeon in Twilight Princess sucks because I'm horrible at block pushing puzzles. which obviously you just saw. I think there's one more. I think there's a bigger block pushing puzzle in this dungeon too. Do we want to see him play Majora's in Twilight? I don't know. I don't know, Stone. It's Stone. To be fair, there is often a culture of making the streamer suffer. People do like that. They love making the streamer play games they don't want to play just to see their reaction. Which, to be fair, if it was so much of a problem, there's no chance I would do it. Even Elden Ring, I'd play under the right circumstances. Probably not the whole thing, though. I was there for the hour-long Kingdom Hearts rant. Okay, my problem with that game is that I had good memories of the game. And just what I played didn't really feel like it. Yeah, but you won't go back to Returnal? I would go back. You know what, KH? I would go back to Returnal in a heartbeat if they dropped a patch where I could tune the boss's health. Because I thought that was the only problem. The only problem with Returnal, I mean, structurally, it's a roguelite. So I'd really rather not engage in it in that way. But I feel like if the bosses were easier, even then I'd be okay with it. Boss singular, because it was the second boss. The first boss I thought was decent difficulty. This goes back up. Woo! The way forward is hidden in the bottom of the pot. So I'd like to hear more about this pot. Elden Ring? Nah, you'd rage. But I'd still do it in the right circumstance. If we were doing like a charity event or something and we were trying to raise money and we said, oh, we're going to do donations until, you know, and then you play Elden Ring. Like, I would do it for something like that. But just to play it, just to have like, oh, what's the next game we're going to stream? Oh, it's Elden Ring? No, it's not. No, it's not. It'd be your Mario Sunshine. We got a way to force Greg to play Elden Ring. I've said that before though. I've said that before that if you ever wanted me to really play Elden Ring, it would probably be some sort of charity event where I'm doing it for that reason. But to just have it be the Monday through Friday game, no, there's no way. Oh, you guys talking? What are you talking? Gunpla? You talking Gundams? Or Gundams, I should say. There, right there. What a great song. Okay. I always wonder every time I play this game, every single time. Oh, I was talking about the robot on the cover. Do you have No. All right. Oh, interesting. Like I just saw that the UK Amazon thing. Oh, this guy. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is basically a Sazabi. Yeah, I forgot all about that guy. How many video game adaptations have Gundam gotten, and how many of them are from the current century? Now, when you say current century, do you mean our current century? Do you mean universal century? Do you mean the Gundam AD century? That could be anything. Oh, wait. No, stop. Stop! Oh my god. There. Past 2000 AD in our timeline. Other than Gundam Evolution, when is the last time Gundam had a video game? Oh, I actually thought I would make that. No. Stop. Sorry, I missed most of this playthrough. Annoying says Minish Cap, one of my favorite Zelda games I never beat. Purely from lack of owning it. Well, Griffin, it's on NSO. That's how I'm playing it here. Ah, you jerk. Come here. Finally, Platinum Gundam Breakers for tomorrow. It's so dumb. The two trophies are tied to online event schedule. Gundam Breaker 4 at least, probably Battle Operation 2. Some version of Arsenal base Extreme Versus. Yeah, I was kind of curious about that because Gundam Evolution, you know, it was Gundam Evolution. Hang on, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up just to see what's there. But I have a feeling I have to come right back down. It's gonna be like a wall or something. No. Let me actually go fight that boss. How would you rate this one compared to the other Zelda handhelds? I think this is on par with Link's Awakening. Obviously, Link's Awakening is a little bit more antiquated just because it was an OG Game Boy game. I like this better than the Oracle games. I mean, I like this more than Link's Awakening also. Whoop. Ah, damn it. Gundam Extreme Versus for SmackDown Sunday. I mean, if Gundam Extreme is a good multiplayer game, it's something that they can get into, and we can have good fun playing it. I would do that, absolutely. No! Short answer, it's the best one. Yeah, I think this is the best Zelda of the handhelds. Oh, damn it. Come here. No! Oh, my God. See how much worse this ice physics make everything? I can't. I hate ice physics so much. Look at how much more difficult this whole fight has been. At least the music's been good. Whoa. There we go. Jeez. It's so annoying. If only I can remove the cobwebs. It's not really the webs. It's the ice. Yeah, the webs did kind of make some problems, though. Does this beat Fendrana's Edge as the best ice theme? Does this count? Okay, this is going to sound crazy. Does this count as an ice theme since it's called the Temple of Droplets and it's really like, is this an ice dungeon or a water dungeon? Because it's ice, but it's called the Temple of Droplets and the point is to melt a lot of this ice. Ice droplets, which doesn't make sense. Let's go down here first because I think I have to go up there. Okay. Is it a solid or a liquid? You can see that it's both. Yeah, what does this technically count as? Oh, God. Okay. All right, this is the one. I remember there being one that's actually kind of tough to solve. It's the H2O dungeon. This is the Timu Ice dungeon. It's Solidus. All right, so I have to hit that switch. That's a Metal Gear. I think ice physics in general are just harder for us perfectionists compared to dumbasses who just run through these places screaming every time they fall down or crash. Okay. It's like weird physics. So if I'm running and I let go, he slides. So if I run and I hit the thing, he stops to use the spinny, the vase, and then he slides again. The PS4 Gundam Extreme versus Maxi Boost 1. Maxi Boost On is a good Gundam arena fighter for 2 players. Sadly, it's only digital release in the West, and I think it's a full price title. But it's really fun, and control-wise, it's pretty simple, though it has some quirks. Oh, so it's a My Hero situation. All right, so I have to hit that one. I think I overthink this puzzle. Yeah, I think I usually overthink this puzzle. So push that there. Push that there. So what I was thinking is push this down here. If I push that over there and I push that over there, so then I'll be stuck and I won't be able to do anything. Oh, wait, hold on. So I think I can do this. And then push that. Okay, I think I got it. I think I actually got it. So then I do this. And then I do that. And then I do that. Okay. Oh, another honorable mention. It's an Ice Paradise. It's honorable mention Chill Penguins theme. Ooh, that is a good one. Chill Penguins theme. Oh wait, can I can't push this, can I? Okay. Yeah, like what are the? So it's a toss up between Fendrana Edge, and Ice Cap Zone. Best ice themed dungeon. Ooh. Is that the right one? Is that Ice Penguin? Did you all talk about this Pikmin? Was this Pikmin trailer? Pikmin? Is that supposed to be Pikmin? There a Pikmin trailer? Oh, that's Spark Mandrill. What am I? Yeah. Oh wait, the Chill Penguin is the I think that's the Chill Penguin one. Ah! Come here. All right, fine. No, leave me alone. Yeah, what am I thinking of? I can't even think of it. Oh, wait. That's... Damn it. So I need that one, too. Hey, guys. Just got back from an interview. Was it for a job or something? I hope it went well. Oh. Ah! Oh, leave me alone. Oh, no. Gonna mention that. Kind of hesitant. Oh, actually, Mega Man 02 has a great ice theme called Ice Brain. Give it a listen. All right. Hold on. I have to figure out. Oh. It's for okay, doggy daycare. I thought you said dodgy daycare. Doggy daycare. Best interview experience I ever had. Was it for a job at the doggy daycare, or was it you have a dog and you need to have him go there? Maybe. Where are you? Are you still under me? It's so dark. I can't see my beak in front of my face. Watch your step. I don't want you to trip over anything. Ronan, rating with a party of 1. Welcome, Ronan. Ah! my favorite ice themes. Mega Man Zero 3's Trails in the Powdery Snow. A part-time job. My first task was to play with the dogs, and it was awesome. Yeah, I thinking about like when I have to go and get a job. I have been thinking about like what I would do, and I do consider animal places. And I don't know if I can handle working in a place like that. I think I would just feel bad that I don't take them all with me. Kind of forget how good the boomerang is. The cleaning is going to be tough, but worth it. You know, people are complaining when Power was releasing how it was ripping off Pokemon designs. Oh, Pikmin decided to challenge that claim. Is it exactly what it sounds like? Am I hearing a Pikmin copycat? Is it Pikmin or is it Digimon? Oh, it's a Pokemon Power World copycat. Okay, where you play as Breath of the Wild Link. Snowy Mountain from Jack and Daxter is a really good chill ice level theme. Okay, so it's just that. Holoska. Garant, thank you so much for the 15 stream streak. I appreciate that. This way. Map. Whoa. Even though I might actually need that map because I don't remember entirely what I'm going to be doing here. Because this is all, I'm just retreading my footsteps now. Ah! Oh my god, I killed that guy? Yeah, because this is all just retreading my footsteps. So I don't think this is what I have to do. Here, let me backspace up a little bit here. Okay. Here we go up here. A Blizzard Wolfgang from Sim 6 is from X6 is also a banger. If someone hasn't mentioned it already, I'll be honest. Mega Man X. I haven't gone through them all. I haven't gone. I played 1 through 5. I still haven't done 6, 7, and 8. Granted, when I watched 6, I thought, yeesh. All right, so this is how I came back. Is that what I need? Oh, okay, it is this way. Yeah, listen to the music anyway. That's just Charizard's Meganium, Lucario, Cobalion, and Pikachu. I played X6 for like 40 minutes, I think, before I tapped out. Supposedly the game's all kinds of messed up. Oh, later, Mr. Sonic. Have a good one. Whoa. Oh! Oh my god, I thought I fell there. Yeah. And there's a fixed version. There's a fixed version of Mega Man X6, and then there's the original busted version. Is it bad that I kind of want to play the busted one? X7 is somehow worse. I can tell you that I played X7 and I did not like it. I played it for all of 10 minutes before I realized I don't enjoy this. I played X6 for the bangers. Is that one of the bosses? I guess it's not. But for your sake, practice X4 first. I got to an unpassable part in X6. Yeah, supposedly the game was kind of messed up in that way. This one? I think that opens it. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. X7 put me to sleep. I think it was the confrontation with Axel Boss. I couldn't make some jump in the poop beetle level. Okay, so then... There we go. All that for a key. Oh, wait. I'm above. I think I was supposed to go and hit that switch again. Something tells me I'm supposed to hit that switch. You know, also, now you can call me crazy. I actually love X7 warts and all. I just didn't like the cell shaded sort of. I don't know. I didn't really like what I played of X7. Granted, again, I played more than 10 minutes of it, but I just didn't like what they were doing with the graphics and everything. I would have rather just been a straight up side scrolling normal type game. Oh, oh, oh. Whoa. Damn it. Really? That's not lined up? I looked away and Greg won. What's happening? Why isn't that working? Am I missing something? It was working before when he had electricity on him, right? Get him! Yes! Come on, it's so perfectly lined up. Ow. Okay, so you can absorb it on the electricity. Like, I felt like I was going crazy for a second there. Wait, does he have eye? I don't understand that. Is it when he's in the sun? Oh, I guess when he's in the sun, I can't damage him. Or I can't absorb the, what's it called? Yeah, look away again so Greg can one-shot this guy. No! Ah, come on. Oh, no, no, no. Not gonna lie, I thought you already beat this game. Ronan, I've beaten this game before. I can't tell if you're making a joke or not. I've beaten this game before several times. I never did it on stream. I thought I had done it on stream. Ooh, God. That crunchy GBA sound chip was right in my ear. The lantern. The lantern. What an important device. There we go. Doesn't need any magic or anything. It just works. Alright, so I think we're good. Right? Anywhere I need the lantern? Forgive me, brother. I have failed you. You can melt those giant chaos emeralds. Wait, are we are halfway? Wait. Whoa! We're halfway there. Oh, never mind. Wasted that. Oh, I mean, I thought you finished the game the last. Oh, I thought you finished the game the last time I streamed it. Oh, no. Yeah, we only got as far as here. Living on a Minish Cap. Whoa. Nah, I'll leave the lamp on. That's a good boomerang that it went back to that ant. Oh. Even though the ant had moved. Haha. Breath of the Wild Link could use the torch. How far the mighty have fallen. So now he's got a lamp. You pull out the lantern, and Professor Oak screams at you from across the games to tell you only allowed to use it in the dark. Griffin, I thought Professor Oak was gonna tell me to be careful how I handle the lantern because it's actually a Pokemon. Power version of Japanese of damage values, not it as in not the spongy US HP values for enemies. Oh, for Mega Man, I have those collections. I'm pretty sure I have the X collection. Wish I knew that. The Gungaroo took me 40 minutes. Gungaroo? Is that exactly what I hope it is? Which is a kangaroo-shaped, gun-wielding robot? I really hope that that's what that is. Gungan Kangaroo. Wait, like from Star Wars? Fist, but yes. You saying Gungan like Star Wars? Yes? Wait, that's what it is? The Maverick. Oh, the Maverick is Vanishing Gungaroo. Which honestly just sounds like robot underwear. Gungaroos. We fight Mega Man in our Gungaroos. I have a question for people who have run through Resident Evil 9 in under 4 hours. I think my game is glitched. I can't do the final puzzle box. What do I do? Reload your save file? I don't know. It's like a generic. It's the most generic answer I have for you. No, you have to say it while shaking your head and spitting raspberries. Haven't you seen the movie? Which is a kangaroo that starts a fight with a bigger robot because you know, kangaroos. Already did that. Sigma's getting real desperate for Mavericks, so he needs the Underrobots. I will accept applications for all types of robots. The robot masters will rise. What about this robot? He likes feet. Well, maybe we don't need every robot. Do I have a key? I got a key. Ah, fire snakes. Oh, wait, I'm on fire. There we go. Oh, all right, nice and careful. Do you think Sigma's a good boss? He's a Sigma after all. I don't know. It might just be in name only. Fine, Heel Man gets his turn. I mean, do we have to change his name to Hero Man, though? Or can he just stay a heel? Okay. Okay, so do this. Wait, is it H-E-A-L or H-E-E-L? Because that's a different heel man entirely. And that. Either heel man or leather man. Take your pick. Wasn't Leatherman the psychopathic killer with the chainsaw? Oh, okay. Wait. So this is the puzzle I usually get turned, like, twisted up on. So 1, 2, and then I think you just need. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Oh, wait. I can only get one of these to here. Okay. I think I used to get thrown off with this puzzle. Because it's 2 spaces in between. So it has to be, like, there and there. All right. So let's go this one. And that one. And then let's move this one out of the way. So then we can do... Hang on. Up here. Oh, see? Oh my god. Every time. Hold on. It goes right to it. Hold on. All right. So let's do this one. So we're going to do down. Oh. Okay. And then we're going to do this. There we go. All right. You've been in this dungeon for a bit. You entered it at the beginning of my lunch break, and I'm back working. This dungeon is just that long, though. Ow. Okay, stop. Stop. Okay. No. Oh, wait. This one. Oh. Haha. How's folks dealing with daylight savings time? I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it. It's not really, you know, you lose an hour of sleep, but when your sleep schedule's kind of wonky right now anyway, so. I understand it a little bit more. I understand daylight savings time a little bit more, so I'm more open to it. The Ice Temple. See, Flip calls it the Ice Temple. Okay, so. Oh! Can't lose an hour of sleep if you don't sleep. The more you know. If anything, it's just one less hour for me to have played something. I tried to stay up. I like watching the time change. I like when it goes from like 12:59 to 2 a.m. or I think it's 1:59 to 3 a.m. But I like when that happens. I'm kind of a nerd for that. Like it's such a goofy thing, but I'm kind of like, this is kind of cool. But I ended up just I was way too tired. In Europe, we change our time at the end of the month. Yeah, we used to do it at the same time in the U.S. And then I forget what year it was where they decided to change it. Because this feels early, but yeah, this is what people started doing. And I was kind of curious about this. No, you can't do that in this game. For managing around that fully, I plan to go to Kirby Cafe reservations. Have a good one, Flash. I know you said you were trying to get reservations. It sounds like you got them, so that's great. Whoa. Oh, wait. I can burn them now. Look how much easier this gets without ice. Whoa. Oh, that was so much easier. Not yet. They start tomorrow. Here, we'll just get these out of the way. Okay, so then I think this is the other. Whoa! Ow! Stop hitting me! Don't hit me, I'm the hero of time. Well, probably not in this game, but... Alright. So then... Always bugged me that the sun isn't completely on that thing, but it melts anyway. Like if it worked with it being partially there, why didn't just one door melt it? That was a lot of trouble. That was a lot of trouble, but we finally did it. And what in blazes? Hey, something's not right here. I like that without any explanation, there's just a gigantic Octorok. That's stupid. That stupid Octorok stole our element. Don't just stand there. We've got to go get it. Maybe now. Yeah. It's a normal size. Oh, yeah, you're right. It is a normal size Octorok. I forgot that this is the one that you're tiny in. Because you're not tiny in any of the other dungeons, right? Are you tiny in the other dungeons? That's right. I forgot that in this entire dungeon, you're very small. Are there other dungeons where you're tiny the entire time? Oh, the very first one. In the very first one. And then... Stop moving! Haha! Whoa! Nope, okay. So shoot a rock at me! Oh no, don't do that! Oh, damn it. Okay, so when he rears back... There we go. When he rears his snout... Oh, they got him? Oh, wait. Oh, no. Stop it. No. Spin. Get back. Get back here. Oh, damn it. Okay, I gotta use the boots. Maybe. Okay, really? Come, okay, are we serious with this? Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that. Like, there we go. Good lord. I also don't have any potions or fairies, so this is gonna be a problem. Here, so we'll do this. Oh, damn it. Uh-oh. Ah. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die. Outside of a miracle or one of these rocks drops a heart or something. Oh, wait, I wonder if I can hit them. I need this. Ah! Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. All right, I have to... Wow, that's our first game over. That's the first time I've seen this game over screen. Yeah, sure, don't save, but... Yeah, so from a POV outside the dungeon, it looks like a random-ass Octorok trying to kill an ant wearing a screaming hat. You know, as is what happens. Uh-huh, yeah, fine. Oh, and now I don't have... Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and get, like, fairies or something. Right, because this is... And this was the boss. Anything else? Oh, there's that. That's probably just rupees. That was a very Final Fantasy sounding noise. Alright. So I'm probably gonna have to see, this is what sucks. I'm gonna have to leave. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave and then find more hearts. Well, I can do it with just the hearts that I have. Really? Not a heart? You could get good instead. I mean, I could, but what's the point? All right, so hold on. All right, so I just got one less heart to do this with. Oh, wait. It's like random stuff that pops out. So these are all bad ones. Anything? Come on. I don't need rupees I can't use. Oh, did we not get this already? Didn't we get the map? All right, here we go. All right, so I don't need that. Haha! Oh, what? I couldn't do anything about that. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm kind of curious about, can I break some of these? Nope, didn't have a chance. Dodge rolling like Elden Ring. Slowly getting there. Hey, it works. Oh, it looks like he's going to do the rock. Like, how do I tell the difference between which one he's doing? Oh, come on. Oh, another. Okay. Here, I feel like I should probably do this so I can get out of here faster. Yeah, am I missing a trigger that it's the inhaling versus the big giant rock? Because I thought they made a different graphic on the face, but it doesn't seem like there is. Okay, so then... Oh. Oh, I got him. Oh, that's a good technique. All right. Oh. Kind of curious to know if I can hit a rock. No? Okay. It's the same tell. I stay further back for safe. Like, that's going to be my only choice, but it doesn't seem like he does anything. Come on, stop eating me, Jeff. I can't tell where he is, but... Hey, Sims. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Ow. All right, give me one more. Yup. Oh, that's it. I thought I had one more cycle. Yay! Goodbye to the Temple of Droplets. Is it a water dungeon? Is it an ice dungeon? I don't know, but it has the best music in the game. That smoke was Aladdin. Was it Aladdin colored? Water quenches thirst, ends drought, and nourishes life. The water element is the embodiment of that power. It's hydro-curious. Okay. Yeah. All right. That makes sense. Being discharged from the hospital tomorrow after my mental health crisis. Unfortunately, recovering from this sort of thing doesn't go well with video games, which are apparently the most stressful form of relaxation you can do. I think it really depends on the kind of game. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it depends on the kind of game that you're playing, but I guess any kind of game can be stressful for you if you take it too seriously. You should relax with some Marvel Rivals. That calms me down. Oh, wait. Oh, young one, child who seeks to aid the princess of Hyrule. My name is Gustav. Oh, that hurt my feelings. I was king of Hyrule countless ages ago. Stand before me. Only then will the path open to you. What? Is that just a dream? He said he was the king of Hyrule. Wait, look at your map. Maybe there's some kind of mark on it. I guess that means it wasn't a dream. We should head there once we've infused your sword with that element. To the Elemental Sanctuary. Then he became a boat. I might stick with some retro stuff that I've got to take it slow. I'm still not in a fit state to really take on new games. And that's a good way to do it. That's a very effective way to do it. Yeah, I don't think gaming inherently is bad for people when it comes to that. I just think that I think that sometimes it's the type of game that you're playing, right? You're not going to calm down with Marvel Rivals. You know, I make that joke, but you're really not going to calm down with Marvel Rivals. What? Oh, wait. Okay. I remember that one. All right, so we need to go back to... Turn it down a little. I like the king better when he was a boat, so we could ignore him the moment we landed on the island. The issue here is that I don't want to ignore this one, because the Royal Crypts, because that's where we're headed. After, like, I think we have to infuse the thingy. And then I think there's a quest to get in it. But the Royal Crypt has probably my favorite piece of music in this game outside of the Temple of Droplets. And I suppose I'll just open this up because why not? Relax my way. Watch Uncle and play Far Cry 4. I mean, watching me isn't relaxing for me, but... Here. I'll do this. I'll do this. I appreciate that, though. I did. So I mentioned this earlier, and I was kind of curious to pick your guys' brains about this. I finished Expedition 33, finished like both endings, and I'm kind of going through a little bit. I'm just sort of seeing how powerful I can get as I climb the endless tower. I had a question though. Actually, I have two questions for all of you, for the Expedition players. How many floors is the tower? I saw somebody say 33, but the way the fights are broken up... Hello! The way the fights are broken up, it's like Trial 1, Battle 1, and then it's 1, 2, and 3. And then it's like Trial 2, 1, 2, and 3, Trial 3. Is it Trial 33, 1, 2, and 3? Or is it 11 trials of 3 fights apiece, making it 33? Did I find the Expedition 60 journal? I'm not sure. There's 11 trials, 3 fights per trial. Okay, so I'm almost done that then. Yeah, 3 fights apiece. So I'm on trial 9. I think fight 2 or 3. I think that's where I am right now. So I'm almost done that. All right, what do you got? Come on. You didn't find it? Oh, because you would know if you got it. Expedition 60 has some crazy lore. Okay, so I guess I didn't find that then yet. Yeah, I also haven't found a ton of all of the Expedition journals. What do you think of the endings? Why did you choose? Ronan. I was hoping you were here for that. Because you made a comment about how I knew you would pick that one. I picked. I'm not spoiling this for anybody. I'm just telling you that there's 2 endings. I picked Mael first because I had a feeling what the ending was going to be, and I knew in future playthroughs I was never going to pick that ending. If that ending was what I thought it was going to be, I was never going to pick that ending again. And I'm glad I did, because I will never pick that ending again. I went back and reloaded my save file and did the other one, and I much prefer the other ending. Which I guess is kind of a spoiler, because I was trying to be vague about that. Oh, so now I can't get in. So now I have to do... There's like a secret way in, right? There we go. Those of us who played the game know which ending you're talking about. Yeah, because this guy won't... Right? He doesn't teach me until... I think all of the ones outside of the town don't teach you until you've already learned all the ones in the town. Would you like to train here? Oh, it will let me train. Okay. Learn about the meaning of power with this technique. The sword beam. Yes. Only in the beginning. Now comes the real thing. Blah, blah, blah. But I think you have to... Sorry for just skipping that. It's just him telling me nonsense. When your hearts are full. All right. The sword beam is just kind of an extra thing. I mean, classic throwback, but I didn't choose my elf first because of what we were told at the start of the third act. I chose her because I knew I had a feeling that's what they were doing with her ending, and I knew that I wasn't gonna ever want to do that again. And I was kind of right. Now I'm just powering up a little bit. I'm trying to get some resources, and then I'm going to do the new game plus thing. All right. I mean, I'm here, so might as well do this thing. A big part of my ordeal has been trying to get the right cocktail of drugs, because... I've got to have just the right amount of the main medicine, but then I've also got to take another medicine to deal with some of the horrible side effects of the main medicine. I have medicine for my medicine. Yeah, I mean, I can't really, I won't speak to any of that just because, like, obviously I have no qualifications for, to speak on any of that, but it's one of the reasons I've always been afraid of doing anything that requires some sort of medication like that, is because I know that all of that stuff is pretty extreme, and there, like you said, I'm gonna need medicine to save me from the medicine. All right. So I guess I do have to go as a little Link, little Linky. Have you been grabbing Pictos? With all the battles I've been doing, I've just been getting them. Yeah, I have a ton of them. I have like really good ones. The one thing I'm not really clear on in the game, in Expedition 33, is leveling the Pictos up. I fight certain enemies and then I'll randomly get a Picto upgrade. And I don't know how that works. I don't know if there's a way for me to manipulate that. Or, the weapons are the same thing. Like, I know that there's a weapon upgrade path. Okay. I know that there's a weapon upgrade path with the items. Or not upgrade path, but I know that there are items that you use in order to power up your weapons. Am I supposed to be here for something? Oh, I like that. Ow. But I'll be fighting, and then randomly, my weapon will be powered up. And I don't know if that's tied to an enemy, if that's tied to something very specific or what. Oh, that's for later. All right, so wait. How am I getting in here? This is something I always forget, too. Because I can't get back into the castle now. I think some encounters just have a drop for the Pictos, and higher level Picto will upgrade yours if the one you have is lower. So I guess there's a map structure for like which enemies will upgrade which Pictos. Yeah, there was just certain aspects of it that I was kind of confused about. Weapons don't matter too much because Pictos kind of take over the combat entirely. No, I would disagree just because the weapons have features on them, and then the features will decide your build. Like I have the one for CL, which makes it so that I don't get moon charges anymore, but it gives me a whole bunch of sun charges, and that's how I power everything up. None shall pass. All right, let me try the... See, it said I was supposed to power up the thing first, so maybe I'm supposed to go to the Royal Crypt first? But I don't think so. Weapons definitely still matter unless you're doing a broken build. But even then, I feel like with the broken builds, some of them actually matter. I feel like I'm missing something here. Well, I guess it is just down here. Okay. I think. Because if I see them, they send me out, right? Yeah. I always think of the Metal Gear NES. Broken builds have you do millions of damage due to stacking Luminous skills. I'm not there yet. I think the most I've ever hit Ronin right now is 850,000 with one attack from my L. That's the most I've ever done. Oh, come on. No way. Hold on. We're gonna do this the easy way. Also, I'm trying to hit big with CL and it's just not working. Oh, come on. Here, I'll hang right here. He won't see me. Oh my God, he really didn't see me. There we go. Now it's making more sense. Put it in perspective. My broken build, my L, one shot at the super boss for 88 million damage. Yeah, see, I'm not there. I'm not even close. Yeah, I have yet to break 1 million with a single set of attacks or a sequence of attacks. I'm also determined not to look up guides for anything yet. I ended up looking up one thing and I didn't even use it. Like I looked up where a shop was. There we go. In terms of style, I often describe this game as something like a cross between Ocarina of Time and Link to the Past. This game in particular, it's good. Oh. I like that you get the third one and you don't actually need it to get out of this room. This is giving me nostalgia. It's the 2D Zelda gameplay formula from Link to the Past, but with linear progression like Ocarina of Time. For this game, like it's linear. It does the thing that I like, where it's linear, but it has exploration. There are moments where you're allowed to explore and find things. Oh, let's forget to switch to summertime earlier than US. So you'll start 1 hour early for 3. Is it 3 weeks? I thought it was 2 weeks. What time did you change? What time does your thing change? I thought it was 2 weeks. Here, help me out. And hi, Gigi. All right, so now it's Royal Crypt time. We're from the future. Nope. Nope. I'm not wasting that because the game won't put it back. Settle down there. We're still 5 hours ahead. Oh. Look at that. Is there any point to using the shield at this point? The shield is mostly for, like, knocking stuff back. It's not really defense in that way anymore. Yeah, you'll find, like, the big Octorok that we fought, we had to knock back the rocks. You know, for being called an Octorok, why doesn't it shoot 8 rocks? Let's do this. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I was going to ask you this earlier. So, now that I'm finished Expedition 33, I'm trying to think of... Oh, wait, here we go. What do you think, maybe? Pretty dark and spooky, isn't it? Makes you want to cry, doesn't it? You're not scared? Good. Neither am I. Come on, let's go. I was wondering, so now that I'm done with Expedition 33, I just kind of sat there yesterday, kind of, you know, contemplating my life and figuring out what was next. Just because, you know, whenever you beat a big game, like something that you're dedicated to, oh my God, you kind of get that idea, like, oh, what do I do now? And I was kind of trying to figure that out. What do I do now? Part of me was going to start, I wanted to start watching Star Wars Outlaw. See, that was going to be my question, Flip. So, part of me wanted to, oh, there we go. Are you the last bag? Welcome, Link. I'll bet you'd like to have more bombs. Welcome to the Adventurer's Spring. Would you tell me of the things you've seen on your adventures? The first element you found was the fire element, was it not? Yes? You have lied to me. No? Yes, I see. Now for the next question. Your grandfather's name is Smee, wasn't it? No. Yes, I see. Now for the next question. What are we doing here, by the way? Liar! I'm not lying. I'm just stupid. Have mercy. Have I played Metaphor? I played the demo of it. I did like the demo of it. Cheating on yes or no questions? Yes. I don't know what to do next. Milari of Mount Krenel has 7 apprentices, does he not? Sure. Yes, I see. I'm kind of guessing on these. I just wasn't sure what I was going to do next. I wasn't sure. So there was a toss-up between Iron-Blooded Orphans, like finishing Iron-Blooded Orphans. I actually considered starting Gundam Seed or G Gundam, or starting a new game. I do have Ace Combat 7. I bought Ace Combat 7 on sale. The Blabbernut gives one the ability to understand. No, it was the Jabbernut. Metaphor is super topical, but it's a game that makes you feel good as you progress through it. Noth, in this state of affairs, right? This state of our government and in the world, just in general, what is topical about an antiquated system designed to give us our leaders based on reputation alone? What's topical about that? Choosing our leaders just because we like them? The robe of the current king of Hyrule is white, is it not? No. I see. Thank you for telling me about your quest. You remember it all so well. Such a faithful memory should be rewarded with some of my power. I can carry more arrows. Awesome. Because that wasn't the problem. Carry more bombs. That's what I needed. I'm building a seed Gunpla right now, actually. It's only really scratching the surface. Wait until Metaphor starts talking about people's anxiety. Oh. It's so delightful when you get down here and it's all delightful. It's bright. I did play the demo for it, though. I played the whole demo for Metaphor, and I actually really did like it. Hold on. It was up, left. Hold on. Are we sure? This is gonna sound insane. Are we sure we didn't play this on the channel? Why do I remember doing this on the channel? Same as before. So up, left, left. Is this I wonder if this is a puzzle that changes or if it's always the same thing. Up, left, left, up. Right. It's going to be like right, left, right, up, I think. Same as 2 before, right? It's left. We did this and the graveyard, and that was it. Up. Left, up, right. Same as 2 before, left. Anyone think the metaphor that's hard to relate to? Hard to relate to real life. The main villain's actually smart and at least a little bit sympathetic. Oh, ew. Same as before. Left. And up, right? Same as the beginning. Up. There's more. Right? And same as 2 before. Oh, wow, I was right. Because then that's it. Okay. All right. That's the key to the Royal Crypt. I feel bad waking them up, but they're also ghosts, so why are they asleep? This way. There we go. Oh, yeah. My name's Dampy. I'm the gravedigger here. What's that? You were called here by the ghost of the king. That'd be the ancient king of Hyrule who rests here. I've seen him myself. Well, if the king has called you, I can't see any reason not to let you in. Here, take this graveyard key. Thank you for trusting me and not destroying my... Oh, God damn it. Ugh. Okay. I like that he's there and he's gonna open the door for you with the key. Haha! That was actually surprisingly easy. And he said great. Yeah, I know, Ronan. Even when I said it, I was like, maybe we're not going to do that one with that accent anymore. That was a little too close. Ronan, I'm relying on context to fix that for me. See, it's little things like this that bug me. I'll open the gate for you. Be careful in there. If you were going to open the gate, why did you give me the key? Why didn't you just say, I'll open the gate for you and go outside? Hi. I'll let you in. Here's the key. And then when you get there, give me the key. I'll open the gate for you. Like, what the hell was all of that for? All right. That guy's. I got it. They fit perfectly. I have a good feeling about this. And I think you just open. Do you open them all? Because I think there's like one or two that you have to open. There you go. Come on! Let me dig up that grave. Yeah, because not all of these open. Okay. Oh, do they require... Oh, no. Okay, I remember this. Yeah, because then you have to... All right. Yeah, because you got to kind of like maneuver them in there. Okay, so. Ha. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Alright, so let's check this one. Oh, you need... Can you do this with 3? Oh, god damn it. Oh, that's cool. The first copycat got it, but then it pops up over me. I'm easily impressed. All right. Probably, other than Temple of Droplets, and I think probably even more so, I think this is my favorite song in the game. Graves are creepy no matter what. Aren't you a vampire? Where are we supposed to go to meet this King Gustav anyway? I'm not so sure I even want to anymore. Can't we just go somewhere less creepy? Or I think it's what it said. Oh, so you can't just... Okay. But I think you can do this and turn them into skeletons. What a great little thing you can do there. There we go. Oh, damn. That's so good. Oh. Okay. Oh, ah, damn it. Oh, the only time in the game I think that it makes that key noise. God, this is such a good dungeon. Just use this and let's remake all of Zelda 1. Oh, crap. No, there, cancel it. Ah, damn it. Hold on. Here we go. Oh. Oh, no, there we go. Made the same noise. Later, Jav, have a good one. Can I just... There we go. Whoa. And... Well, they go quick. Yeah, there's a little bit of a hiccup with the audio there. I don't know if you can hear that. When it first starts, it kind of struggles a little bit to get into the music. Oh, young one. Child who seeks to rescue my descendants, Zelda. Welcome. My name is Gustav. I was king of Hyrule countless ages ago. I grant to you this kinstone. Seek the source of the flow in Hyrule. Only then will your path open. Save Zelda. Oh no, wait. All of Hyrule is counting on you. You got a kinstone piece. These mystic stones are said to bring happiness. Source of the flow. And there goes that dungeon. It's all over. There's, that's the shortest dungeon in the world, if it even counts as a dungeon. And best song you don't get to hear again. They don't use it anywhere else. That whole area is like an homage to... Whoa. It's an homage to Zelda 1, and it kind of bums me out that there's not more of it. All right, so now... I can go here. Oh, is this anybody's first time seeing this game? I feel like it gets talked about, but I don't know. I wonder if this is the kind of game that a lot of people just, they've heard about it and then they've never actually seen it. Whoa. Is it a reference or a copycat? So that dungeon is a reference to Zelda 1. That music is basically a remix of the dungeon music from Zelda 1. And the keys, like when you get keys in this game, it just makes a sort of standard noise, like you just collect it, or it does the da-na-na-na. Only in the Royal Crypt does it do the which is the tone that it makes when you get a key in Zelda 1. Yeah, so that whole first dungeon there is a reference to Zelda 1, or that whole Royal Crypt. But that's all it is. It's not a full-size dungeon. It's very short. It's like, I really wish there was more of that. I was actually making a reference to a combo we had on stream. Oh, is it a reference to a copycat? Nothing there? Okay. It's going to be the tiniest dungeon and not the ice one, which was literally the tiniest dungeon. Yeah, it's such a bummer because that's such a good area. Wow, look at the size of that waterfall. Beautiful, simply beautiful, my boy. Hurry up, because that thing's going to drop a bomb on me, baby. A stone door. So this is what they meant by all of that source of the flow business. Well, this waterfall certainly is the source of all of Hyrule's water. According to King Gustav, the final element lies somewhere behind the falls. We've dawdled long enough, maybe. Let's go find that element. Okay. There we go. Oh. God, watch it. Oh, whoa. Ah, that sucked. Put your lamp out, buddy. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't actually used the thing to dig up stuff. Because I think there's stuff here, right? Nope. Nope. Don't dig it up. This. Sorry if I'm not engaging a whole lot. Like, I don't know, kind of locked in. Just a little bit. I never had much interest in 2D Zelda games. I should probably give them a try at some point. Do you like other top-down adventure games like this? $50 mysterious shells. Okay. Oh. Had to switch to my laptop. Twitch Mobile ate my battery again. Can't say I play many of them, mainly from lack of exposure. There we go. Whoa. Twitch does that too much. Oh, a Twitch Mobile eating your battery? I figured maybe just the battery was heating up. Hello. Oh, there we go. What have we here? Some kind of vortex? Well, we seem to have hit a dead end. What should we do from here? I mean, yeah, okay. I actually don't like that. I mean, I'm kind of like annoyed with him just chattering all the time, but it's not too bad. I don't like that because there's a good chance that you just turn around right there. And he says, oh, well, I don't know what we're supposed to do. It's a dead end. And if you don't go into that, if you don't even try it, and you just take his word for it, you just leave. Pocopia really has... oh, but what if I do this first, Energy? I keep putting off the plot because there's tons of smaller tasks I can do. Maybe? What were you thinking, child? You just reaped the whirlwind, as they say. Who says that? We could be dead right now. It's both. Twitch heats up the battery because it randomly pulls a massive amount of power suddenly. Crash? Did we crash? We dropped a couple of frames, but I don't know when that was. But I must admit, it did the trick. Are we in the land above the clouds? No, we're in the clouds. There must be something here that can lead us to the final element. Let's go find it. Yeah, we didn't crash here. Not that I can tell. All right, this area. You want to fuse kinstones, don't you? Sure. Yeah, I'm still here, but it did dip a minute ago. Yeah, it says I dropped a few frames, but I don't know when that was. Oh, okay, yeah, because you have to find them and then fuse with those. Okay, so that's the first one. Just let me know. Just let me know when you need me. I should be okay probably here. I think I'm kind of okay here. It does get on my nerves. That's the way back down. Yeah, for this part, yeah, because this part is not the most enjoyable. I think Minish Cap is probably a really good example of a game that I really like, despite knowing there's a bunch of crap in it that I really don't like. Flawed masterpiece, maybe? Down here. Here. I'm gonna just try and get them as I go. Not quite masterpiece. Expert piece? Real grade piece. No, high grade piece? High grade, not master grade. Maybe that's accurate. Stay on the thing. Why are you going so fast? Diamond piece. Celestial piece. Piece above all. But that's kind of true, though. Real grade, then? Here, The Legend of Zelda mechanics. Full mechanics. I don't think... I forget if I need to kill them or not. You do. See, we're doing it. We're doing it. Let's go. No. Oh. Now go up. Legend of Zelda in a Hyrulean moon with a power suit or an honest to goodness mech suit. Legend of Zelda with a mech suit. Didn't Tears of the Kingdom have something similar? All right, so that's what, 2? Hold on, is that 2 pieces and no? Hold on, there we go. Oh, wait. Ow. Ow. I don't think this works, right? Nope. Haha. Ah, damn it. No. No. There we go. Right. Yes, I have 2. The jar. Oh, yeah, probably the jar should have been what I used there. Or would people blow a gasket for going too far to be different and not fantasy anymore? I'm lost by Hyrulean Moon. You mean like a game? Like you're saying, what if there was a game where you were in a mech suit? I don't know. I think people might think you're kind of taking it too far, like, right? You're going too far with the Zelda lore, but at the same time, I think some people would think that it was kind of awesome. Nothing up here, right? Okay. Why does it feel like I'm going much faster? So that's nothing there. All right, so it's definitely this way. This way. Well, left. This might have been a mistake. It'd need a dramatic title like The Legend of Zelda Machine Made Man. See, but we could have had that with Tears of the Kingdom, because you had what's her face? What was her name? Minoru. Oh wait, so let's see if the jar is what I'm supposed to use there. Actually, let's get these guys first. Yeah, Minoru, she was like the mecha character. If anybody was gonna be in a mech, it was gonna be a Minoru. Oh, that does work. And it's hilarious. This is the only Zelda game mood dependent that I can play multiple times a year. Really? Not Link to the Past? I feel like whenever people talk about Zelda comfort gaming, I feel like Link to the Past is the one. I feel like that's the one that everybody always brings up. This is your Zelda comfort game? Am I back at the beginning? I think I'm back at the beginning. Oh, no, wait. Or do I have to beat them again? Come on. Oh, what? This is your Link to the Past? He jumped right over me. There we go. I think I always forget to do that. The Legend of Zelda. I would remove heroic. I would say Legend of Zelda: The Armor of Stars, and then that's what it is. It's like the 6 celestial spirits have you have to gather the power of the 4 celestial spirits, let's say, and you have to build the armor, right? You have to build I guess it would just be 3, and it would be the goddess armor. So it'd be like Armor of the Stars, and then it turns into the goddess armor or something. And Oh, I actually didn't mean to do that. Suit of the Machines. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like as a side thing, I think people would get a kick out of it. I feel like if you start throwing mechs into the mainline games, everybody's going to be, I don't know about that one, even though it'd be cool as hell. All right, so this is where I start to falter, because I think I'm missing one. And I'm trying not to ask for a guide. Oh, I had to tell you guys something. And I don't know. Am I being an old man when I say this? I watched a video. I started watching a video yesterday of Expedition 33 reactions. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, wait, is this where I was going? Or is this the beginning? It was Expedition 33 reaction. It was the guy was saying, like, I'm going to play it for 30 minutes and see if I get hooked. I think it was that one. He was going to play it for 30 minutes and see if it gets hooked on the game. See if it starts to pull him in. I'm watching it, and it looks really cool, right? He seems to be having a good time. He's getting hooked on it. He likes the music. He's interested in what's going on. But the game is intentionally very vague about some stuff in the beginning of the game, particularly the gamage. It doesn't really explain what that is. He stops 10 minutes into the video. There we go. He stops 10 minutes into the video, into playing the game, to look up what it is. And he gets spoiled on what's going to happen with the gamage, like what it is. And I'm sitting there like, what is wrong with us that you couldn't play the game for 30 minutes and you got so agitated that you didn't know what was going on? You decided to look up spoilers for it. And I don't know, it just felt like, why in the world would you do that to yourself and to the experience you were going to have? To just say, never mind, I don't want to wait for the game to tell me what's happening. I'm just going to look it up. Like, that sounds so weird to me. And I thought, am I just being old man, or does it seem strange that 10 minutes, like, imagine 10 minutes into a movie, you decided, I want to know what's going to happen at the end. So you just take your phone out and just look up the ending of the movie. Let's try here. I always thought it was ridiculous that Final Fantasy 16 had its own dedicated wiki button. You know the mecha titles, you have to have a certain rhythm to it. Mobile Suit Gundam, Macross, Metal Armor Dragon. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Armored Troopers Votoms, Brave Police J. Decker. Yeah, it was so weird to me. And it was funny because I thought, all right, it's probably just me. Like, it's probably just me kind of imposing my experience on somebody else. And I go to the comment section, and the comment section is full with, I can't believe you looked it up. I can't believe you didn't just wait. Like, you were going to find out in 10 minutes what was going on, and you chose to ruin the experience for yourself. Like, it was just so, I didn't even finish the video. I turned the video. I was like, nah, never mind. It sounds like the Civilopedia in the Civilization games. I feel like that's probably different though, because Civ game, like, what does the Civ Wikipedia look like? Is it just basically, is it just basically an encyclopedia? Like, is it just information about all the resources in the game? All right, so yeah, this is where I get stuck because I'm not sure where the last one is. Is it this one? Might be one of these. No. Can't wait 10 minutes? Is this the $5 argument again? Oh, wait, I got this right. Oh, damn it. I found the right spot, but not the one that's missing. Yeah, it's just no. The $5 argument was something very different. That was very different than that. Clocked out early, barely any students, no annoying coworker. The temperature is 60 degrees and the day is beautiful. I know it's 72 degrees right now, according to my weather thing on my computer, and it's taking everything to not just cancel, like finish the stream up and go sit outside for a little bit. All right, so now I need the last thingy. So let's go back up. Oh, wait, it's not. It's not this, right? Okay. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Kinstones. Oh, wait, or is it that one? Although the Civilopedia, in addition to in-game mechanics, explains actual history behind the civs and game mechanics they're based on. I heard some people get anxious about mysteries, so they looked them up before, but hot damn, like it cracked me up, Bob, because it was 10 minutes into the playthrough, but it bothered me even more because the entire premise of the video was that I'm going to play it for 30 minutes and see how I feel about it. And you didn't even give it the 30 minutes. Like, if you got to the end of the 30 minutes and somehow hadn't gotten to the Gamage yet, and you wanted to know, then I would say, all right, well, that makes sense. That you get to the end, you're not going to play it anymore, but you're kind of curious and you want to look it up. He didn't even give it a chance. All right, so... It's 86 out here right now, but it's pretty cloudy. I mean, 86 and cloudy is kind of awesome in a way. Is it this way? No. See, this is, I get thrown off at this all the time. And then I think it's going to be something kind of weird for me to get the last one. Oh. All right, is it because it's down here? Nope, that's where I came from. Oh, wait. Nope. That's 30. That's 30C. I'll pass. I can understand to an extent maybe worrying that you missed the explanation, but I wouldn't immediately Google it that fast. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, all right, maybe, you know, did I miss something? I'm not really sure, but just let the game play out. Let the story play out. It's the same energy as those people. You go to watch a movie, and it's a brand new movie. You ever watch movies with people like this? I can't stand it. It's a brand new movie. Neither of you have seen it, and they start asking you questions about it. Well, who's that guy? I don't know. I'm watching the same movie you are. I have no idea. The story has determined that we should not know who that is yet, so let's not know who that is yet together. Hold on. Let me double check that one, because I think I'm pretty sure I got this one here, but was he streaming the game? I'm not sure. That's the one thing I'm not entirely sure of. It didn't seem like he was. It didn't seem like he was responding to a chat section. Who's that? What did they do? Why do you say that? Like, I don't know. You have to watch the movie like I do. Like I am watching the movie with you. I guess I never really had that. I never really had a situation where I think, oh my God, I have to look this up because the anticipation's actually killing me. Have you guys ever done that? Have you guys ever like watched a movie or something and said, I really don't want to wait for whatever's going to happen? Like, did you ever look up the manga? Oh, it's right there. I think it's right there. Yeah, like, have you ever looked up a manga that's an ongoing series and you thought, oh, I have to know. I keep the game or, oh, there we go. There we go. That's the last one. No. Only if I dislike it and want to see if I've already wasted an hour. Oh, okay. Not really, but I have moments that make me go get on. Yeah, like I have that. Obviously, I've constantly talked about it being a person that, like, when it comes to anime, especially, like, come on, just stop with the dragging things out and let's just get to it. I feel like I'm more likely just to stop watching whatever it is that I'm watching. I like that, though, Dragoon. I like the idea that, all right, this is not really good, but I'm going to, let me look it up to see what happens, to see if it's worth continuing on. Oh, I didn't actually mean to hit that button. I ended up looking up the wiki synopsis for Avengers Endgame because I was curious, and despite loving Infinity War, wasn't really hyped. Reading the synopsis, I was like, oh, I gotta see this ASAP. Do you think it, no, do you think it I keep hitting that button. Do you think it ruined your experience, though? Do you think that after watching the movie, did you feel like, oh, I probably shouldn't have looked some of this stuff up. I probably should have just experienced it for myself. Because that's something we've established, that in the West, I guess, we look at that stuff a little bit differently. We look at spoilers differently. You know, so that was why at first I thought, oh, maybe it's just me that kind of thinks that. Maybe that's not, like, wherever this person is from or whatever they do, they don't really worry that much about it ruining some experience. No, I don't remember how to get to the one I'm trying to get to. Like, was it here? Was it? It didn't bother me. Let me have some bits where I was like, oh, is it gonna happen here? I mean, I don't want to waste 1,000 episodes on One Piece without knowing what the One Piece actually is. It was just friendship is magic. Finally, after all this time, the One Piece is the power of friendship. I spoiled myself in Danganronpa by getting too curious in the wiki. Usually if it's a game, if it's like a game, I'll look up a long play and hover the video just to see how much I have to go and decide on if I want to push forward. But usually if I'm halfway through, I'll just tough it out. My little piece. Only tend to look stuff up if I already dedicated time to a thing I'm not enjoying. I'd rather save my time if I'm not going to like it and hate it, and I'll hate the end. Okay. I have to confess that's how I was with Tales of the Abyss the first time I played through it. Luke being so insufferable almost made me quit. So I checked the synopsis and found out that he would start to change himself. So I stuck with the game and it became one of my all-time favorites. Interesting. I guess it would just be My Little One Piece, right? My Little One Piece, My Little One Piece. One of my wife's favorite games was Terranigma. Classic. And she played that entirely because she heard about the ending and thought it sounded fascinating. That's a classic game I've never finished. Sorry, I didn't read dialogue there. I love Tales of the Abyss by the end. So it had it had such a fantastic redemption arc. Oh, so hey, so that new game from Bandai Namco. Apparently, it's a Sword Art Online game. Did that kill interest for anybody? Oh, it's you. I never thought you'd make it back here, but thanks to your kinstone, I did. If you're looking for something, go talk to the elderly woman on the 4th floor. The winds carry all sorts of valuable information to her. Oh, yeah, and steal our treasure chest. That's fine. I don't care what the One Piece is, and it's my favorite battle anime. Yeah, I like, as far as what the One Piece, like, I'm sure you were joking, but as far as what the One Piece is, I think most people just don't really care. It's so irrelevant from what the rest of the show is. I usually drop things. I usually don't drop things after I make the 4th of the way through. Okay. I'll drop something clearly, right? That's no surprise to us. I'll engage in something until I decide that not engaging with it anymore is the better course of action. Like, the whole sunk cost fallacy thing is true, but there's a point where I'm just going to say, you know what? I will value my time not playing this thing that I don't like more than I'll value pushing my way through to the end of it. Have I ever regretted pushing all the way through? I don't know. What was that anime I just finished watching that I hated? What was the anime I was watching that I ended up hating? But like, because the characters were terrible, but I was already almost done. So just keep doing the princess one. Princess, what the hell was it? Like Princess Octopus or something? Jellyfish Princess. That's a show that I got halfway through and realized I did not like these characters. I didn't like what was happening, but I was already almost done. So I did that with Steven Universe. I watched the movie and decided I didn't need to watch Future. And I have still not watched Future. I still have not watched Future. I was going to mention that anime and you. Yes, Game of Thrones. Stop at season 4 and imagine it never got the funding to finish. I didn't I don't know. I didn't hate Game of Thrones after season 4, but it was very clearly not better. I didn't fully hate it the way some people did, but it very clearly was not better. Yeah, season 5 and 6 still have some cool stuff admittedly. Season 7 was... That was the final season. Was season 7 was the last one, right? I liked some of the things that happened. No, I thought it was season 8. I thought season 8 was the last season. I liked some of the things that happened, but overall it was just kind of a mess. Yeah, 7 was all set up for 8, and then 8 I don't think had the payout I would have wanted. And it doesn't even have to do with the characters getting the endings I want. I actually think most of the characters got the ending that I wanted for them to have. It's just how we got to some of them was kind of a mess. And it felt rushed. It felt rushed from the rest of the show. But damn, those first 4 seasons were it. Up on the roof, there's a huge whirlwind that could take you up to the palace. Oh, wait. I think I'm supposed to fuse a kinstone to move him out of the way. Night King should have been the final plot stuff, not the Westeros stuff. Yes, I agree. I think that some of the the Westeros stuff probably should have been handled first. Just take whatever we want. And then the last season should have been, what's it called? The Night King. We did a huge discussion for it. I remember after it came out, I think it was, who the heck did we do the discussion with? And we did like a 2 or 3 hour talk. The problem with Game of Thrones post season 4 is I knew exactly where it was going. Everyone else was in denial and hoping things would get better until 8 happened. Yes, folks, Jon Snow's ending was so damn obvious. Hello. All right, so then move. Hold on. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, did I not just talk to her? I didn't actually talk to her. I traded kinstones and left. I think GRM was more involved than he was in the show. Writers admit it. The reason the new book isn't out yet is because the OG ending was similar, but on seeing fan feedback, he backpedaled and has been stalling while trying to come up with a different ending. I don't know. I think a lot of that, I'm kind of with Griffin on this one. I think a lot of that stuff was kind of obvious. The Jon Snow thing kind of like, or the Jon Snow, like who Jon Snow really was, I think was pretty obvious when you looked at some of the details. The stuff with Daenerys, I had been calling from early on. I think like season 3, I was calling what was going on with Daenerys because I'm sitting there like, she's clearly the bad guy here, right? Like, we don't actually think that she's the hero. But some of the other stuff, like how they ended, they never finished Euron Greyjoy. He got away. The way they ended, like the Hound and the Mountain, I thought was good, but I would have done it differently. I would have stretched it out a little bit more. When the blade has been infused with the 4 elements, the way to the light force shall open. So it's told in Legend of the Wind Tribe. Vati himself may already know this. Surface dwellers are not permitted to enter our palace, but you are special. You may continue to the roof. Okay. I knew it. I knew not even starting the Game of Thrones. As soon as I got the inkling, it was just misery and torture porn. It kind of was. Regretted toughing it out was Legend of Crystania Chaos Ring. It's only 3 episodes. It felt like the longest 3 episodes. Only really toughed it out since I had to complete my watch of Lodos stuff. Jamie deserved better. I think he deserved. That's another one, KH, where I think he deserved his fate. I just think it all needed to play out better. I think that all needed to play out a lot better. There is a device in the palace that allows one to fly in the sky. When I get bigger, I want to explore the palace and find it. But I'm too scared right now. I'll just walk right through you. The problem isn't fans figuring out what the ending was, but it's the way you got to the ending, because we knew a lot of how it was going to end, right? Jon Snow and possibly Daenerys and the Night King and like we knew for the most part what was going to happen. What we didn't like was the path that we got there, the way they tried to mix things up. You know who got the short end of the stick in that show? Who do you think in Game of Thrones fans, who do you think got the shortest end of the stick in Game of Thrones? Yeah, sure. Rocks fall, take 10 D20 damage. Oh my god. Oberyn? I don't think Oberyn. I think Oberyn, I mean, I was crushed when things happened to Oberyn, but I wouldn't say that he got the shortest end of the stick. For me, I think the shortest end of the stick was Theon. I think Theon got it worse than anybody else in that show. All the stuff that happened to him, and he never really got a good redemption arc. And they threw that redemption right at the end, like with the Night King stuff. I'm like, I don't think this was enough. I think that he deserved a huge redemption arc for every torturous thing he went through. I think that he should have dealt with a lot better. It's a long fall from here. I think my Gundam marathon and watching everything, think certain series were not worth it, like Age, IBO, Wayne. You don't think IBO was worth it? it's depressing as all hell, but you didn't think IBO was worth it? And Wing? I haven't watched it, but to say that Wing you don't feel like it's worth it is kind of crazy. Oh no. Okay. So. Oh wait, that's right, because the boomerang actually hurts them. I forgot that the boomerang knocks their pedals off or something. Wing is all flash and no substance. Is it good flash though? Oh. It's so damn boring. Is it really? That's such a bummer. Is it good flash though? Is it at least like, oh, there's no substance here, but is it good though? Ow. It's decent flash sometimes, but some of the plot and characters are bad. My only problem with Wing is it takes forever to reach a point and then just speed runs that ending. I enjoy it, but clearly needs a better structure. Double O handles the pacing better. Are there like Wing movies? Is there a movie of Wing that condenses everything so you don't have to deal with it for too long? Double O is so good. Oh. There's a fluffy cloud. There's a fluffy cloud floating here. It looks awfully comfortable. Especially when it's sandwiched with the combo of absolute and heartfelt insanity of G Gundam with the better flash and more substance of Gundam X. What? Hold on. Which one is Gundam X? And oh wait, okay, hold on. I don't think so. But Wing has a follow-up movie. Is that Endless Waltz? Is that the follow-up movie? No, the no recap movies of Wing, just a movie sequel. Was that Endless Waltz? Haha. Oh, what? As always, going to be an X or Y when a series is that old. That's Endless Waltz. Yes. Okay. Wing is the biggest. If it was your first, you loved it. But when you watch almost any other Gundam show, you go, "Wow, Wing is really lacking." It's kind of wild considering that was the first show for a lot of people, just because we just didn't have a lot of access to that stuff. Because yeah, Wing from what was it? Oh, come on. Oh, no. I like that. I like that at least G and X are fun standalones. Wing isn't canon to Zero, but both complement each other so damn well. All right, so now we got the Jumpy Boy. That's our last actual item. G Gundam is a good time, even if it's weird. So when I was talking earlier about like what I would do, what I should do now that now that Expedition 33, aka My Life, is over, what do I do here? I was torn between Gundam Seed or G Gundam, and I was curious to know what you guys like. What would you watch? Knowing what you know, what would you watch? Or should I just watch Double O? I don't know if I have access to Double O though. Oh, come on. That's the thing. I don't know what's on Crunchyroll right now. And okay. Oh yeah, I like this one. Between the two, I'd recommend G Gundam. Seed is good, but it's followed by Seed Destiny, which is not very good. Knowing E33, G Gundam could be a good series to counterbalance it, just to stave off some of the depression. Oh wait. G Gundam is very uplifting overall. It's the only one I've seen, and I've heard nothing but bad things about where Seed goes. So G Gundam sounds like the choice here. How about this up? Double O is on Crunchyroll. Okay. All right, so maybe that's where I'll go. There was another show that I was looking for, was the or show or movie 8th MS Team. I don't know. Maybe that's the one that I'm thinking of that's not on Crunchyroll. Oh, and then this. Seed isn't all bad, but not a good choice to jump into right after the main timeline. That's the other issue, is that I was trying to go through all of Universal Century, and now I can't because now I hit a wall with stuff that's not on Crunchyroll. 8th MS Team, the one where my MG was from BT Dub. What's this? 8th MS Team is also a good show. If you watch the English version of G, it's a lot of the Mega Man 8 and Command Mission VAs, and that's neat. Well, I didn't play those games, so don't just watch the 8th MST movie. It's just a Flash Notes. Oh, so there's a show. So I'm gonna have to look that up, because let me know what's on Crunchyroll, because I think there's something for that on Crunchyroll. But I think it's just the movie. Is it I don't know if it's just the movie or if it's the whole show. Crunchyroll has both seasons of Double O and the movie follow-up, which is also very good. Yeah, I wanted to do all of the Universal Century stuff, but now I can't. I wanted to do it in chronological order. But I'm stuck because I don't have access to Hathaway. Oh, I should have waited. Oh, wait. You not even... Oh, you do need to do that. Okay. 8th MS Team doesn't seem to be on Crunchyroll, and I don't think it's anywhere else. Ooh. Okay, so I need to do 1, 2, and then there we go. Go! Yay! I mean, every Gundam series that has a number in the name or a singular letter is, in my mind, at least worth it. If it has a 0 in it at in the title of some of its best, and that's 00, so it's twice as good. The movie is good, but very, very heavy on plot. It should have been its own season. Since C, the writers are too scared to give a show more than 2 seasons. Oh! Oh! No! See, Destiny had issues. Lots of them. Oh, wait, hold on. I kind of want to see something. Can I do this? No? Okay. Whoa! Okay. I would say if you like UC, then you'll like 00. It has a lot of parallels. Also, a very strong central plot and theme. This is a very fun dungeon. Welcome to my fungeon. Fun dungeon. And oh wait. 00 is one of the best Gundam shows when it comes to payoffs. Oh, wait, hold on. I did the wrong one. You say 0080 War in the Pocket. There's a YouTube upload of the dub. Oh, wait. I could also say is 0080 War in the Pocket. There's a YouTube upload of the dub. It's a great little series with a tight 6-episode story. Oh, what the? Oh, I pressed the button too close. Okay, don't roll yet. Here we go. Oh, every time I press the button, even kind of remotely close to it. So stop pressing it. I like that he's little and he's doing that. Let's go this way, this way, this. Hold on. I think I messed that up. That. Aha, there we go. Aha! Northman some of the later shows could have been better handled with more seasons. Blood Iron, 2nd season, needed to be separate, 2 separate ones. Is that Iron Blood? Iron Blood Orphans? Or is Blood Iron a different thing? Chronologically, it takes place around the end of the 1-year war. Sure, it being set around Christmas can be an issue, but hey, you can watch Die Hard all year round, so not this one. All right. And, oh. That was the best switch in the game. You opened a door and gave me a key. Let's see. Yeah, why not this one? here, maybe? I think we're home. I think we're... No, I think this dungeon is a lot. I was going to say I think we're almost done, but... Oh, excuse me. Oh, whoa! The hell? This way? Ah, pushed him onto the spikes. Whee! That's so much fun. The dub feature is the one and only David Hayter as one of the protagonists. Don't be a David Hayter. Whoa, whoa. Sorry, yeah, Iron-Blooded Orphans. Without spoiling, the world building is perfect pace in season 1, but shoves so much down your throat in season 2 before giving you the most WTF ending in the entire of Gundam. Autumn Clearwater, what's going on? Thank you so much. In the hunt with a tier 1 subs. Very much appreciate that. Hello, Autumn. It has been kind of a while, hasn't it? It's autumn just in time for spring. Yeah, David Hayter, the voice of Sam Fisher, and nobody else. Boop. Feels like blasphemy to not pick up money, but here we are. There we go, I got it. Been completely busy at work at McDonald's, getting like 80 lawsuits. Why did Nintendo sue you too, or was it just the American government or the U.S. government? But it feels like summer. At least it's no longer winter. I mean, yeah, it feels super nice out right now. I got the front door open and the back door open. I wish it was either of those. Ow. Ah, damn it. I'm trying to get a little cheeky with him. Wait, so someone could just enter your house? I mean, technically? Not that anybody would. Whoa. Flat out, I don't know who is suing me. Wait, is that really happening? Yeah, I assume it has to do with health violations. Here's a cool 00 VA fun fact. In Japan, the main villain is voiced by the OG Japanese VA actor for Amuro. In the English dub, Setsuna, the main character, is voiced by the US VA for Amuro. So they kind of kept it consistent. Take those bombs off. Just woke up one day and had 80 automated emails that named me in lawsuits. Are they real emails, or is this you're being sued? Give us a call so that we can ask for all your personal information and sort this stuff out, because I actually get those a lot. Oh no, your account has been compromised, and we're going to charge you $500 to make sure that you clear all of this up. Give us a call and we'll ask for all of your personal information. In both Japanese and English dubs of Double O, the main character is voiced by Light Yagami. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm on the wrong one. It's funny for the Double O, since he was also voicing Light in Death Note at the time. So he went from being a villain who thought he was the hero to the villain proclaiming himself the hero. Woo! It's funny you say that. The creators of Double O said this was intentional to include Amuro's VA in both versions. Like, I would have thought that. That's too much of a coincidence for me to say, wow, what a coincidence. I would have thought they were doing that on purpose. Whoa, what the heck? I didn't even see that guy. I know at least one of the lawsuits is a situation where all sides were like, we don't know why you're involved, but somehow you are. But that's so weird. It has to be a food thing, right? It has to be like somebody suing the company because they think they had a hair in their food or whatever. It has to be something like that. I thought that was the big key. Ow. That's the big key. There we go. That's how fans found out. They asked during an interview, like, that's a strange coincidence. And the Double O director smiled and was like, oh, I'm glad you all noticed. Yeah, like, that doesn't seem like a coincidence to me. That seems like it was fully intentional. And oh, I know it's not McDonald's related because the connections were from Houston, and I didn't work for McDonald's then. Interesting. I hope everything is all right. It just sounds like it sounds like the situation is as bizarre as it is terrible. Clearly, story reasons too. Without spoiling, the villain he voices believes he was literally created for the sole purpose of being the hero of the story. This sounds like a Yakuza plot. Oh, wait, I remember this one. Is this the big flying? No, okay. Oh, what? It's over. Now I want to watch Double O again. Yeah, this place goes on forever. There's no point in complaining about it. We must press onward. After all, how much more could there be? Yeah, how much more can there be? There's basically a whole other dungeon. We've roughly done half of it. I thought one of the lawsuits was the insurance company that has a false claim connected to me, but nope. For reference, State Farm has a client who claims that me on a bicycle totaled her pickup truck. Holy. I'm sorry to laugh. It's kind of absurd. I also love this mobile suit. It's a sort of reverse Gundam. I mean, sky's the limit, am I right? I like that AGM. Daylight savings is a scam. I just woke up. I've come around on it. I don't people get like really mad about it. Ah, we lost an hour of sleep. Go ahead and laugh. I am. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, like people always get really pissed off about daylight savings time. Like, oh, I lose sleep, or I don't like when it gets dark late. And I've definitely come around on it because I realize if you don't change the time, everything kind of ends up really, really wonky. No. I got that one. This one. Also, all of the suit designs in Double O are peak. It's also why when you're like, does Wing have at least good flash if the plot isn't good? Like, yeah, a Double O has both. And she might be slightly schizo with Dragon Quest, but the world obliged and attacked in turns. I suppose loss of the hour, but more my internal clock can adjust to it for at least a week. My state no longer does them since 2023, and yes, it's messy to now adjust to everyone else not doing what we agreed with. That my issue with daylight savings or why I've come around on it is just because it's not like they're deciding, and it breaks my heart to think that some people need to have this explained to them. It doesn't mean that they're making the sun go up and down at different times. There's always going to be a shorter amount of sunlight in the winter. It's just a matter of where that sunlight is and where that darkness is. And if we don't change the times in the winter, great, it's going to be dark until 6 or 7 o'clock at night. But it's going to also be dark until like 11 in the morning. Imagine waking up at 9 a.m. Okay. Imagine waking up at 9 a.m. and it's going to be dark for another 2 hours. Now, I don't know the exact breakdown of the time, but you have to kind of move it a little bit. Like I've come around to it on that. As far as losing the hour or whatever, like, it sucks, but it takes like a day for me to get used to it, and then I'm done with it. Oh, wait, can I burn these guys? No? Let's do... I also like being able to walk later in the day. And if the time didn't change in the winter, you could, but, you know, would anybody even want to go outside? It's winter. Oh. Yeah, see, this dungeon, I like this dungeon as far as the things you do, but it does kind of feel like it goes on forever. Oh, this is direct today. Are we watching it? That's why I started a little bit late. I figured we could watch it. I'm not entirely sure, though. I still am not sold on whether or not we're going to watch it. As someone who lives in a farm and ranch region of U.S., there ain't no damn way we're removing daylight savings. Yeah, people just don't want the time to change, and they don't want to feel awkward about it. And I don't know. I feel like just plan for it. If you have the ability to do so, and the day that it changes, it messes you up, then just don't have any plans that day, and then go to sleep at a normal time the next day. Oh, I think I have to go. Yeah. Oh, I did that. Nope. Americans plan? Americans always have a plan. It's usually a bad plan, and it usually includes some sort of violence, but Americans always have a plan. We're spur of the moment, baby. I don't know. You go to an American barbecue, and you tell me that they have not planned for that day. They got all the food, everything they need. It's amazing. It's so meticulously put together. There's no way it's an accident. Oh wait, I was here before. America doesn't plan. We plot. I actually like that. All right, so hold on. Come here. The only thing America's plan is food and war. As someone who works at a McDonald's in a beach town, no, most Americans don't plan. The U.S. did vote a few years ago to stick to this particular daylight savings time as the new standard. Then it got added to another bill. Oh, I remember that. I remember hearing about that. Oh, good. You know the lamp trick for the Gibdos. Yeah, that's been the lamp. Well, not the lamp thing specifically, but burning the Gibdos has been a thing since Link to the Past. Link to the Past. We just have happy accidents. Most accidents result in death. Most of Europe dropped daylight savings, and it ended up being a net positive. Like, I feel like it would be, but either way is a bit of a struggle. You know, either way has its ups and downs. Oh, this side. I don't know if I'm supposed to drop down there just yet, so. Got through the House and stalled in the Senate. There's a half of my customers who get into the line, which is dragging out into the highway both ways and full. Oh, it's one of those, the drive-through, but when they're waiting for the drive-through, they're out in traffic. I hate that. Okay. Woo. Oh no. I just run him. You lose control of him a little bit when like he goes at maximum speed when he gets burned. So you kind of just have to find a spot to not fall into the holes. The same trick also applies to the ice whiz robes. This is why barbecues are so much better compared to the rest of the world. They spend all week trying to get all the food with the planning on that Friday. We spend all week planning the best use for what we already have to make that happen. And it's that way for 9 to 11 months of the year. It always surprised me when I found out how many drive-through things you guys have. Like, food places make sense. Drive-through pharmacy and banks. Yeah, drive-through bank. So drive-through banks is sort of, that's an old, that's kind of a throwback. Like, there is drive-through banking, but we used to have drive-through ATMs, and I think that's where a lot of that started. Drive-through pharmacy, I think is like that is a thing. I think a lot of that just happened because it's such a car. This is really the answer, Lilac. We're such a car culture that they try to make a drive-through everything. Ironically, though, they don't do some of the drive-through stuff that they used to do, like drive-in movie theaters. Drive-through banks exist for the managers of a restaurant. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We still have drive-through ATMs. Do you? I think we do. I think there's still some spots where you drive through and it's just the ATM. Actually, one of the banks that I used to go to, they had the drive-through with 2 lanes, but then the lane the lane closest to the building was an actual teller, and the other lane, the far end, was just an ATM. So they did used to have that. But yeah, I mean, obviously you have like drive-through Starbucks and other foods and whatnot. I was always kind of blown away. When I first started seeing them, I was blown away when they had drive-through Dunkin' Donuts, which doesn't sound like it should be a surprising thing, but a lot of the places that I went to, they didn't have drive-through Dunkin' Donuts. So it was always kind of interesting when I saw them. Drive-through, beer through. Or drive-through beer. I don't think we have any. I don't think they do drive-through beer. When I say beer, I mean like cases and stuff. I don't think they have anything like that. I think all of those sorts of stores, you have to walk in. They exist in the Midwest. Easy. That's another thing that's a little alien to us is liquor stores. Why are liquor stores interesting? So Lilac, I'm curious to know why liquor stores are interesting for you. So I live in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, our liquor stores are state-run stores. They are not. They're not like regular business. Like you don't get a business license and then open up a liquor store. They're all state-run stores. We don't have liquor stores. Beer, spirits, hard liquor, everything is in the supermarket and corner shops. We don't allow it in corner shops. Supermarkets have to have a special license in order to sell alcohol. And like I said, in my state, there are no liquor superstore. Like there's a liquor store, but there's not like a big gigantic thing. And that's why you don't find liquor in random places. If you go to Jersey, I think Jersey has some liquor in some random places, but they also have big giant liquor superstores. There's a way to do this, I think. I'm sorry, did you say liquor superstore? I said liquor superstore. A gigantic store. Here, let me find one for you. Let me find the one that I know for you. Hold on. Maybe there's pictures. There's got to be pictures of it. I want to see if there's pictures of the place. Because this is their website. Hold on. Images. Here, copy. Image. I can't post images here. How great would that be if they just let me post an image here? Here, I'll put it in. I'll put it in Discord under side chat too. That's just the front of the building, but you can look up the place. That's the name of the building there. That's the name of the store. It is gigantic. It is supermarket sized, and it's all liquor. Oh no. Why? I don't know, because there's so much liquor to buy. For us, usually the local corner shop just has everything hard behind the till, and then beer in the fridges and shelves to the side, and then the rest of the store is bread, crisp, just everything normal. Yeah, so in Pennsylvania, liquor stores, you can't sell them without going to a specific place, which are state-run stores. And then now you can get like beer and stuff at supermarkets, but they have to have a special license for it, and they don't allow most supermarkets don't have that stuff. Women rebelled against our government over alcohol. It's not surprising at all. Because we're a society of mostly alcoholics. I don't know about mostly. Oh, wait. So. I think that's all I needed. And yet, American beer is some of the weakest out there. Basic beer, yes. Basic beer, yes. There's a distinction that I think a lot of people don't make. And there is beer, and then there. Actually, it's a good question. Do you guys have malt liquor? Do you have anything that you call malt liquor? Because we got bourbon. Oh, so you have malt liquor. So malt liquor is basically just high alcohol content beer. That's how I always treated it. Malt lager. Malt lager. You go broke trying to feel anything. Are we gonna watch the Mario Galaxy? Yes, yes. Oh wait, let me go this way. Here we go. We think of Bud Light when we think of you. Why does that sound insulting? Oh no! No. That was useless. Let's go that way. Liquid pizza dough. Yeah, so malt liquor has a higher alcohol content. So that we do have some strongish stuff out there. It's just you gotta get the right thing. Did I get that? I got that already. I forget where I'm going here. Where am I going? American, I think of Bud Light. Dude, I'm American, and I think of Bud Light when I think of American beer. I'm so wasted. I had like 3 Bud Lights. Yeah, Lilac, realistically, there are probably people that act like that. I think the average person that would get hammered off a Bud Light doesn't act like that. I will say, though, as far as what it sounds like for the rest of the world, I think if anything, our phenomenon is not, it's not weak beer, it's light beer. Like, it seems, is light beer a thing for other places? Because it really does seem like no one ever talks about something like light beer. Do I like Guinness? I can drink a Guinness. I'm not a huge beer guy. I can drink a Guinness, but beer that is very hoppy, like with a lot of hops in it, something really like a Guinness, it can be a little bit much for me. I do prefer something a little bit lighter. You know, give me a nice glass of water, aka Coors Light. No, I think my favorite beer is probably Stella Artois. Health risks aside, slightly drunk SGB. Well, we're going to be doing drunk SGB. We should be doing that soonish, right? I only just had my first beer last year. Yeah, I'm very much like, it's beer. It's fine. It's okay. A lot of it tastes very similar to me, if not the same. Oh, come on. Okay. That one was me. 420 SGB of Tetris Effect. Yeesh. I think I would make them sick if I... Oh, that worked. I would make them ill if I showed them Tetris Effect while everybody was wasted. When it comes to the U.S., it's less that we don't have the good stuff here, but rather we have far more normal beer brands compared to the harder stuff here. Yeah, like we have strengths of beer for everybody. You know, light beer. What I always am amazed by is just that light beer is so, it's so prominent. All right, I don't remember where to go here. All right, because this is where I was. I went there, but that was something that I couldn't get back to. Oh, wait, okay, hold on. I don't remember what I'm supposed... Oh, damn it. Wait. I remember what I'm supposed to do there. Got it. As someone who looks at beer here in Texas often, there's legitimately almost 80,000 beer brands. Yeesh. Well, yeah, that's a lot of... That's a lot of like, it's the microbrew and like all that fancy beer, all the like, oh, this is my microbrew and stuff. I'm like, all right, I've tasted it. It's not awesome. It's just beer. Light beers for people that are driving usually, but the actual norm is shandy if you're doing that, which is normal beer and fizzy lemonade. And I didn't start hearing the word shandy until maybe 5 years ago. That was the first time I ever heard somebody say summer shandy. I'm like, what are you talking about? Who the hell is that? Light beer. Where's void beer for us servants of the old gods? That's called a lager. Shandy was also the thing you let your kids drink instead of real beer. Now that's what's interesting to me. What do you mean? What do you mean you let your kids drink that instead of real beer, but you're saying that shandy has alcohol in it? It's just diluted by the lemonade. See, yeah, that's one thing I will say, that we don't really do that at all. Like the whole thing, like, oh, kids can have this because there's not a lot of alcohol. Like we're like, no. The only thing people are giving their kids that have alcohol in it is like cough syrup. Shandy tastes horrible. Shandy is the gateway, I guess. Shandy and a good old-fashioned butterbeer. Oh, okay. Right there. Lager, the elder god of drink. Having a walk with my family. I like that. Haven't tried shandy. It's basically Bud Light Imp. Is that like a Tyrion Lannister drink? Another issue during the visit, my brother and sister decided to go get a drink before she left. I said, neat, you guys have fun. And they spent the day planning and figuring out where, and said, oh, why we'll drink? What's that? Why not drink? I said I was staying home. They both glared at me. Never mind, we didn't want to go anyways, and left the room in a huff. Acted like I was the weird one for even suggesting they actually wanted to go out in the first place. Also, this dungeon was the first time I played Minish Cap from my uncle's cart. What it sounds like, I hate to do this to you, Dragoon, but I feel like I like to, try and be as honest as I can. It sounds like what they were doing was trying to come up with something that they thought you'd want to go and do. And they're like, oh, let's go and do this. Obviously not knowing you well enough to know if we would have just hung out and played video games, I would have been fine. I always think that whenever somebody wants to do something and then I don't want to do it, so then now they don't want to do it. Right? Let's order some food. I don't really feel like ordering. Yeah, you're right. We'll just make something. Like, all right, but you really wanted to order food. Now I feel bad that we're not. What? Ow. Oh, because I think if I do that, it'll close that door. Okay. So, hold on. Another country, the random store will have one lane for everything. The U.S. will have a giant lane for beer, a medium lane for wine, and a tiny lane for the strongest stuff. It depends on what everybody's getting, but that does kind of happen, actually. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. We have like 3 laws on drinking, so first is never actually used. But legally, you can give small, low-content alcohol to a kid from 5 years up with a meal in private residences. That's like the wine thing, right? The second law is in private areas such as beer gardens. Kids 14 and up can have 1 drink with a meal and an adult with them, and then 18 up. And that's the other thing. 18 up is legal purchasing age. Ours is 21. Ours is actually 21, and none of that stuff with the kids. They're not allowed near alcohol at all. Can we give a gorilla a 40 and try to survive called Donkey? Wait, can we give a gorilla a 40 and try to survive called Donkey Kong Smash? Oh, Connie, you raise an interesting question. Do you have 40s over in the UK? No, I can't do anything here. They both know I don't drink, and it made it clear when the plan was being discussed. I won't go. That makes sense. You don't like drinking anyway. Oh, okay. I had to ask my mom if I was being crazy because they were gaslighting me hard. She said, "No, that was weird of them." I live in Georgia. I think so. Drunky Kong country. Yeah, like do you have the big 40 ounces of beer? We might have it under a different name. Well, when I say 40, it's just a 40 ounce of beer. Yeah, we call them ounces. I don't know what they. Is it a 40 ounce? It's not a 40 liter, right? No, it's not 40 liters. That would be gigantic. But it's 40 ounces. 1.183 liters is 40 US ounces. So do you have that? Yeah, they don't use ounces over there. So you just call them a liter. And they do sell liters of beer? Like an individual liter? Some places do. Okay. We have 5s, 10s, 20s, very rarely 50s. Oh, you meant beer? No, Mr. L. I'm not talking about bags. Not talking about bags. Oh, wait. All right, so now I have to get. Okay. All right, so then I go up. I go through. I get this. I ignore that. Oh, so wait. I have to drop from above, I guess? Am I missing something? What's this? Well, this is back to the entrance, right? Remember both agreed the real plan was they were mad at each other and wanted to blame each other for why the trip failed in the end. But because they can't fight around my mom, they came up with a plan to put me in a position to be the reason why. That failed because I didn't give them a chance or fight them. I have to drop down from above. So... Oh, wait. Is there a hole that I could... Oh, yeah, right here. Okay. 40 pounds for this. Let me see. Groose. What is that? Oh, it's scotch. Is that an old scotch? Is that like a Lilac, what's the age on that scotch? All right, is this it? Is this the end? 4.5. Wait, is that how big that bottle is? Wait a minute. Damn. Here in Texas, I see that much in cans. 158. Yeah, that's not a bad price. That's about what I would expect for something like that. Maybe depending on how old it is. That's why I was asking you how old it was, because that might be a little bit different. This dungeon just kind of goes on forever. Okay. I'm also kind of being impatient right now, so. Whoa. 40% alcohol is suicide. What is your... See, 40% alcohol is normal, though. That's 80 proof. 40% alcohol is 80 proof. That's kind of normal. Is that not usual? That's scotch, though. That's like liquor. All that for a stupid kinstone piece. Yeah, that's normal. Look up 151. There you go. You want to find something weird? Look that up. It's good for a sore throat. Famous Grouse are one of the brands that doesn't do age. Oh, it's one bottle of the mass production ones. Though that bottle I bought like 8 years ago now. What you need is some is this Vita meat veg? What? What are you talking about? I'm gonna also realize that my sister is fun to see for 2 or 3 days tops. I know. I Dragoon. Let's just say I have family the way. No way that guy stabbed me through the wall there. Oh my God, that's very helpful actually. A very old I Love Lucy bit. That was the yeah. I don't. Oh, that's right. She did get hammered on it. You're right. Very helpful. My dad not drinking stuff with less percentage. I'm not even joking. No, my mom too. My mom, well, her thing was vodka. My mom wasn't really a beer person or anything. Her thing was vodka. No. I love the cape in this game from the Oracles game, by the way. All right, so this. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Oh. Okay. I hit jump. Okay. Yeah. Haha. All right, we got the boss here. Okay, really? I can't believe that just happened. Here, hold on. We got the boss here. Let's see if we can beat this boss before the event. Fishing on vacation for work, 9 days off, and tomorrow is payday. So you know what that means. More Gunpla time. Oh, wait, I'm probably thinking of myself. Oracle of Seasons handled it better, and this you're locked into your flight path. Time to check out that hobby shop out. Oh no! Oh, I took a hit there. Why did I take a hit there? Oh, you take a hit from the tail. Ow! 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 Yeah, got him. Yeah, I didn't think it was an active hitbox. Whoa, I didn't think it was an active hitbox while it wasn't like attacking me. There, what are we doing? Oh, wait, hold on. Or am I trying to shoot? No? Was it? It's not to reflect them, right? No? No? Oh, yeah, the copies thing. Hold on. I thought it was enough that I could just hit all three of them. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it was enough that I could just hit all three, but it has to actually be the copies. Oh. Hold on. See, yeah, it's not even enough to just have them all. You have to be in the right configuration too. Ah. Ignored the mechanic because he got lucky with the first hit. Yeah, that kind of happens here. Oh, no. Wait. Oh my God. Oh, was the spin slash always this slow in Minish Cap? It takes a little while to charge up. I think there is something where you can charge it faster. Oh my God. Honestly, sometimes you get lucky. Oh, no. Oh, my God. He pushed me off. I'm playing Rivals again. I got Angela pushing me off the map. No, 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 no. Come back. No, come back. Ow, ow. What the heck? Is that it? Oh, I took a hit, but I had a fairy. No, I could have used those hearts. Yeah, Stingray down. That was for you, Steve Irwin. You learn a faster spin, right? What does this look like for the surface? A bunch of farmers are witnessing manta rays fighting, dog fighting in the sky. Like, Jesus, what the hell's happening up there? What is it? What do you smell? Man flesh. Jeez. I ever show you that clip? That's so funny to me. It's the Urukai from Lord of the Rings, but they're talking with normal voices. Woohoo! That clip is great. What is it? What do you smell? Man flesh. Jeez. All right. So we are going to blow the flute. Let's see if it will take us away. We're going to go back to here. And then we're going to save it. Create save point. All right. Let's overwrite. And then that's going to do it for that. But hold on. Let's switch it up. I don't know. I feel should we watch the thing, or is it like whatever? I keep I'm holding out hope that they're gonna post something. They're gonna say something else, but I'll tell you what. Give me a minute. Let me run to the restroom. Either way, yeah, we'll watch the thingy. So give me a minute. Let me run to the restroom, and then when I come back, we will watch the event, and then that'll wrap it up for us. But yeah, I'll be right back in a few minutes.